Alright, we got another 3-2 game, and the opponent is starting off with knight f3, and you know what? I'm feeling more solid this game. I'm going to go d5. And now I'll go knight f6. Since we have a nice symmetrical position. Please don't be a London system. Please don't be a London system. Please don't be... Oh. Okay. Torre, we go knight e4. And then c5. And that's basically a London system. And I believe this line is still doing well. Yeah, I know. You really like trades, but this endgame is not exactly difficult to play. You don't want to make unnecessary trades. b5, b4 is an idea in these positions. And when you go e4, I go e6, and he played the best version. e5 is too in a hurry, though. Unnecessary. Now b4. And I can follow up with b5 and do it again if need be. And we'll do it again if need be. And we are not in a hurry to make any grandiose changes to the position. I just want to double rooks on the A file. So you can have your space. You can do whatever you want over here. I've got what I want. And in fact, I'm going to go rook A4 because I think it's a little bit more provocative. Tries to invoke some sort of change like that. Now I have b3. And if I do there, a3, b4, actually that works. And if push, seems like a nice way to start. If knight takes b3, we have an issue though. If I go bishop takes and he goes bishop takes, I have knight takes. If I go bishop takes and he goes knight takes, I have c3. And after pawn takes, almost there, but not quite. What's freaking interesting, though, is the bishop sack. I'm going for that. That is asking to be played. Let's find out. I figured you'd want a quick give back. Seems like a good spot to start. Bishop takes f3, bishop takes d7, bishop e4 check, king b2, rook a2, b3, check b2. See, the thing is the knight can cover in some variations. Almost there. Bishop takes f3, knight d2 immediately. All right, so let's just go for this then. And that looks tough to deal with. Rook c1 is still not a concern because her knight, this knight, the edge of the board knight is doing such work controlling. So yeah, this wins. And now he realizes he did not respect his bishops. King b2, rook check. Feel like I have to do that. And let's go ahead and check here. So in either case, with the king moving, I can continue with check. Let's go that way. And when up material, we should trade down, but this looks pretty devastating. With mate soon to follow. Lots of pawn moves, but I've got knight e3 and rook e2. Alrighty. Waiting on you, boss. Always a fun thing when your opponent doesn't resign and lets the clock run out. Such respect, which what's to be expected these days with online chess. No hands. We'll even check the phone. Ha ha. So, continue. Let's see if my bishop sack, because that was the only point in the game that I really cared to analyze. I knew the opening was good and we're following the main line. That this line scores very, very well for black. As you equalize, you get a rook developed and you have no difficulties at all. And then g5 I was aware of, but I'm not a big fan of trading. In this position, I'd rather have a more controlled position than what we got. Than this. So I just simply go knight f6. And my opponent goes f3 and gets out of theory immediately, which you love to see. And when I saw e5 locking the position, I felt strongly about my chances. And b takes c3 immediately. Did not consider. And if here, knight takes d4. Okay, so I missed the opportunity to win much faster than I did multiple times here. B takes c3, b4 is big. Knight b6. And I had a plan in mind, and I made a beeline straight for that plan. And I took with the wrong one. Just take this one. The other one's not going anywhere. Yeah, I got in too much of a hurry here. And it didn't hate it, but knight b6, much better. Now it likes bishop takes a3. Okay, I could have gotten an extra move of prep in, and it would have been much better with the knight there, so he didn't have the sack. But even with the sack, and it's a good question, like what do you do if he doesn't sacrifice? Like say he plays a move like f4. Well, c3 just looked devastating. And that's as far as my calculation went, as I felt that this is murder with the 2 pawns. And it didn't hate any of these moves. Oh, I missed mate though. Knight c3. Wow. That's dirty. Yeah. Not on my radar in the least. I was just like, all right, I just want my piece. And then I saw how this was going to be money. So whether it's mate or mate, I'm okay as long as I get mate. I've never had the philosophy of perfection when it comes to the end of the game and you're completely winning. I just want to win the game. Winning is the most important thing. Now, middle game. Why am I fuzzy? Oh, God, I hope I wasn't fuzzy the entire thing. Oh, I'm sorry if I was, because I felt like this was a pretty decent quality game, and I'm going to post it even if I was fuzzy the whole time, so I apologize. I don't know why. Sometimes the green screen's perfect, and other times it does this, like, I'm Thanos snap style fading away. So, sorry for the people who have OCD and like to send me private messages and complain and send recommendations. Trust me, I'm doing all the things that Google Guides say to do, and yet it's not perfect all the time. Such is life. The end.